Hey gang, Mike Russell here, Mike Russell Pyrotechnics. It is Wednesday, June 28th, and it's time to start prepping for our show. Our party on the farm, 4th on the farm as we call it, is going to be Saturday, July 1st, and I've got so much work to do that I really need to get started. So I just want to run a few things by you, let you know what we're up against this year for our show. There's a lot going to be going on. I'll be right back. Hey gang, we're back. Just want to give you the rundown of the show. We are going to be shooting 43 cakes and 165 shells this year with a Cobra firing system, and we are going to do all of that with one mod, 18 Qs. Going to be a ton of wiring, a lot to put together. And I did, took the time, laid out my show exactly how I want it to go. It's 4 pages, as you can see, and what we're going to do is, remember on the Cobra firing system, you can fire more than one Talon per Q. So I did some experiments with some scab wire and the Talons, and I was shooting firing 4 Talons with 1 Q with no problem. So what we're going to be doing is minimum 2 Talons per Q, and I've timed everything out, put it together. I'm going to be using a green Visco, 25 seconds per foot burn, so that I can stage these to go off at different times on the same Q. Now we get into some of them where we're going to be firing 3, and got it all laid out. 1 foot Visco, 2 foot Visco. Everything will ignite at the same time, but they will fire at different intervals. So I went ahead and prepped. Got me a bag of 1 foot green Visco already pre-cut, 2 foot Visco already pre-cut. Everything is numbered to what Q it's going to go to, and they're in the order that I'm going to fire them. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. So to make things easier in the field, I went through all the cases of fireworks. You know, when you don't buy a full case, stuff's mixed. I numbered what is in the box, and the same numbers are on each cake. So very easy to know what you're doing out in the field. Q number 9-3 is obviously Q number 9. It's going to be the 3rd piece that goes off of that Q, so it will get 2 feet of Visco. Number 13 will be 13Q1. That gets no Visco. 13-3, number 6Q2 will get 1 foot of Visco. So everything's prepped. And when we haul all this out in the field, and I'm scrambling, everybody's scratching their head going, what's this and where's it go? We got it all figured out. So I'm going to start out with a couple 10-shot fan cakes, or fan racks, excuse me, that I put together. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rapid fire these as a fan. Should be pretty cool. So I'm gonna get these wired up. Not sure exactly how I'm going to tie them together. I got to see what I've got for fuse on the Excalibur shells, if they're going to reach, or if I got to do something fancy. Let me get started to lay this out, and I'll be right back. Hi gang, got the first fan rack wired up as suspected. The way I built the rack, I was short on my fuse on the Excaliburs. I couldn't get it put together the way I wanted it to. So I went ahead and I broke out our Online Fireworks Cannon fuse. This is a quick burn, 7 seconds per foot. Should give me what I'm looking for rapid fire. Everything's just wired together. I'm going to let this whole thing rip. It's going to come around the corner. It's going to go left to right, right to left pretty quick. Got it numbered. Q. What the shot is going to be off of that Q, so when I do my continuity tests out in the field, I know what I'm looking for. We went ahead, we got it taloned up. I'm trying to get as much ready so Saturday when I go out in the field, all I got to do is drop and run scab wire, do a continuity test. And one thing when you're shooting, the way that we're going to be shooting this year, 2-3 scab wires on a Q, you take the scab wire and you twist 3 of them together and you hook everything up, you taloned up, you go to do a continuity check. If one Talon has continuity, it's going to show you continuity on that Q. You could have one bad talon, two bad talons, you wouldn't know. So when I do my continuity test, once I get this all put together out in the field, like if I'm shooting two talons off of a cue, I'm going to stick one scab wire in Q1 and one scab wire in Q2, check continuity. If I've got continuity on both of them, I know I'm good. I'll take and twist them together and put them in Q1, and I know that one is good to go. So there's the first one. I'll cover her up, get tin foil on her, get her wrapped up, and work on the second one. And man, I'm really glad I'm getting started on this, because our 4th on the Farm party Saturday, I'm hosting it and putting on the fireworks show. I do not want to spend all day Saturday putting a show together. I should be spending time with my friends. I'll be back. Hey guys, all right, we're back. I'm starting to wire up the second fan rack, and I wanted to show you something. There's been some talk on the web about the new Excalibur shells coming with the plastic top on them. There it is. Apparently I got this year's batch, and the reason for this, I guess, it's fireworks for dummies. If you leave this loop through there just like it is, when you drop it in to your tube, the fuse disappears. And that's your cue to say, that might be in upside down. Hey gang, we're back. We're still working on the mortar racks. What I've got here is a 20-shot angle rack that I just got done putting together. And this is going to be a prelude to our grand finale. So what I've done, I've got this wire together that's going to go off pretty rapidly. Got her numbered, taloned up. And what I've done is on the back of this, I have 7-second quick burn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie 3 racks together. This is the prelude. Then there's going to be a 40-shot grand finale rack, wired pretty much the same way. And then behind that is going to be another 40-shot grand finale rack. This is going to be quick fused. It's going to be serious sky puke. The crowd should go wild. It's going to be fun. So that's all we're going to do today. I'm running out of daylight, and Mama's telling me dinner's on the table. We will continue tomorrow.